This week on TechRap, Facebook announces a redesigned version of its Newsfeed. We've got it early, and we'll give you a sneak peek. Is the iPhone 5S coming this August? And monitor Twitter better with TweetDeck's new search filter. Hi, I'm Michael Josh, and this is TechRap. After all the buzz that was Mobile World Congress, the tech world settles down this week, but there are still plenty of developments. First off, Facebook unveils a new and improved Newsfeed, the first major redesign of Newsfeed since September 2011. The event took place at Facebook HQ in Menlo Park, with no other than CEO Mark Zuckerberg announcing the change. In the update, content gets a big boost as photos, news articles, maps, and events are all larger than ever. Facebook says the update was meant to reduce clutter. TechRap got early access to the new service. Check out our hands-on review at the end of the show. Apple is back in the news again. Tech news site iMore gives us potential release dates for the next iPhone, possibly called the iPhone 5S, and the next generation iPad and iPad mini. iMore reports that the iPhone 5S, much like other S-named iPhones, will not have major redesigns in terms of hardware. Instead, the tech news site says the 5S will have a more advanced processor and an improved camera. The report also says the iPhone 5S could be released in August 2013. iMore also reports that Apple is considering an April release for the next generation iPad and iPad mini. While many believe the next iPad mini will sport a Retina display, the report says this feature bump is unlikely in the April release. Instead, the new iPads will have a boost in specs similar to the projected iPhone updates, and possibly to compete better with the newly announced Galaxy Note 8 that is also expected to make an appearance around April. Android 4.0 and up is now the most popular version of the open-source mobile operating system, overtaking Gingerbread. According to the Android developer dashboard, 45.1% of Android users are now running Ice Cream Sandwich and Jellybean, while 44.2% are on Gingerbread. 10.7% of users are on old versions of Android like Honeycomb, Eclair, and Froyo. The data indicates a divided user base for Google's mobile operating system, a stark contrast to Apple's iOS, which has a closed ecosystem. The fragmentation is a concern for developers. Tech news site Mashable lists the top concerns being too many devices running different operating systems and the need for multiple designs for your apps. Popular blogging platform Posterous is closing down. While Rappler reported on this a few weeks back, users only started receiving emails this week with tips on how to back up and export their content. Just in case, here are the steps for you. Step 1, go to posterous.com/backup. 2, request a backup by clicking Request Backup next to your space name. 3, when your backup is ready, you'll get an email. 4, go back to posterous.com/backup and download the zip file. You can import your backup to other blogging tools like WordPress or Squarespace, but remember, you only have till April 30th to do so. Looks like stickers are slowly becoming the new in thing in the world of mobile apps. Mobile social networking app Path releases version 3.0 this week. Among the app's new features are private messaging, purchasable photo and video filters, and wait for it, stickers. For those who aren't familiar with the app, Path is meant for barcadas, or a group of friends, and each user maxes out at 50 people. You can, if you want, share your Path posts to your favorite social networking sites. The update to 3.0 introduces private messaging. Similar to other popular mobile messaging services out there like WhatsApp, Line, and Viber, Path now allows you to send a range of things including text, voice, location, photos, videos, and stickers. Stickers we've seen on services like Viber and Line are an add-on service. Sets cost $1.99 from Path's in-app store. Path 3.0 is available for free for both iOS and Android. After a recent announcement of discontinuing support for its older apps, TweetDeck, a tool for tracking real-time conversations on Twitter, makes good on its promise to build a fast and feature-rich experience on its web and Chrome apps. In its recent update, the app introduces specific search filters. TweetDeck now lets users filter search by content and users. The content section lets you filter your search to show tweets that have videos, images, and links. You can also specify the language used in a tweet. Clicking on the users section opens the panel to show two drop-down menus. The by option lets you limit the search by either all users, which is the default option, a specific user, yourself, verified users, or by members of a list. For example, if you're looking for Rappler's tweets with photos, simply set content filter to show tweets with images, and set the user filter to show a specific user and indicate the username. If you're handling a brand on social media or are just curiously searching about different topics, these new search filters on TweetDeck should serve as a very useful tool. Here we have a hands-on review of Facebook's redesigned Newsfeed. Facebook says it is slowly rolling out this update to users, so you might already have it, but just in case, TechRap was given early access, and I'm glad to be able to share it with you. So, when you do get Newsfeed, just like most of Facebook's newly rolled out services, you'll get a Give It a Try button. Click on that, and it'll transform your account for you. Immediately, you'll notice a major design element. Gone is the news ticker and contact list that was previously on the right. Instead, you'll see a new sidebar on the left, which is reminiscent of the sidebar you get on the iOS or Android version of the Facebook app. You'll get links to your profile, newsfeed, and messages, pages you administer, and your contact list. If you need access to your privacy shortcuts, click on the padlock icon by your name. It's all the way up. Looking for your ticker? Don't worry, it's still there. All you have to do is look at your sidebar, look at the very bottom. Beside chat is an options button. Click that, and then just click on show ticker. And your ticker will be right there waiting for you. Of course, the star of the show is the newsfeed itself. You'll notice everything is bigger and in your face, or as Facebook describes it, bright and beautiful. Photos are nice and large. Captions are overlaid over the photo, no longer under them. Too bad YouTube videos don't look as large when shared, but when you click on them, the video will fill up the whole thing. Videos from Vimeo appear larger, just like photos do, and just as large when viewed. Maps look different also, and so do news articles. You'll get a good thumbnail and a preview of the text without having to click through to the article itself. Now, as you're scrolling, you'll get a little transparent notification that pops out when your contacts post something new, so you'll know how many new posts have been posted since you last loaded your page. Facebook says that the redesign was meant to reduce clutter. That means they're encouraging you not to just rely on the default view anymore. On the right, you'll see a drop-down list for you to sort through Newsfeed or change the feed that you'd like to look at. For example, there's a new section, which is my favorite, called the Photos feed. Click here, and you'll see only posts with photos on them. They're a great way to check on what all your friends have been posting. The following feed is another good feed. It allows you to check on what your favorite news sites have been posting. So don't forget to follow Rappler's page on Facebook, like it, and you'll get all the updates from Rappler as soon as we post them. The music feed introduces a new way to track artists, or lets you find out what songs your friends have been listening to. I feel this is perfectly timed, especially with MySpace's relaunch and its new focus of music rediscovery. Other feeds include groups and games, and a list of all the other groups that you have created on Facebook. In the old design, there were two ways to view the newsfeed: top stories and most recent. If you're looking for most recent, all you have to do now is click on your newsfeed options, scroll down a little bit, and then there's a most recent newsfeed option where you can check out all the recently posted posts by your friends. Now, Facebook promises this experience will be consistent across all platforms. Rollout has begun for web users, and it should come to mobile soon. Facebook says it's going to go out first on iOS, and then soon after on Android. Want it now? You can sign up to be on the waiting list. Just visit facebook.com/newsfeed, scroll all the way down, and click on the Try the New Look button.
And that was TechRap. Next week, we're flying to New York for Samsung's Unpacked event, where many expect the Korean company to unveil its new flagship phone, the Galaxy S4. For the latest news updates, follow Rappler.com on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And if you have any tech questions or requests for things that you want covered or reviewed on the show, send me an email. It's techrap@rappler.com, or if you're on Twitter, send me a message using the hashtag TechRap. And if you enjoy watching TechRap and are watching this on YouTube, give us a thumbs up by liking the video
below. We also love reading all your comments, so please do send them in as well. Also, don't forget to look out for new episodes. We post them on Rappler.com every Sunday. That's all for this week, folks. I'm Michael Josh. Thanks for dropping by.